builder, Lord. Hey, you guys, how you guys feeling today? This is LaDon. I am in the house, and I'm hoping you guys enjoying your day. But what I want to say is thank you for all the beautiful people out there that viewed me on Shorts. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo! All the people out there. Woo! I'm getting my views up. Thank you, everybody out there. Oh my God, I've been working so hard. I've been working so hard to get here. I don't know what to do next, but I'm doing it. So thank you, everybody out there, for viewing me, watching me. I seen people watching me in Canada. I was pretty happy about it. I was like, well, really? You know, United States, traveling, United States, man, my views went up sky, and I'm happy about that, you know, but my shorts are doing good. My videos, they doing all right, you know. I still got to work on that. I don't know. I'm eventually get good at it, but I just got to keep going, you know. I'm going to tell you the secret about success is what? Keep going. Oh, man, what I'm saying. I'm having a good day, but what I want to say is if you like my video, subscribe. If you want to comment, go and comment. If you want to share with your friends, share with your dog, your cat, your uncles, your cousins, people in prison, people overseas, people in Georgia, people in Mars and Italy, France. Share it with everybody, you know, kids, everybody. Not kids. I don't know about kids, but this is a grown folks show, and I'm here and stuff. But thank you. Come on, give yourself a hand. I can give myself a hand. Yeah, I did pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. But what I want to say to you guys, oh my God, I'm here again and stuff like that. But what I want to say to you guys, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I worked so hard. I worked so hard. I'm sorry. I thought I was doing the acting or something. I worked so hard. I'm playing with y'all. But anyways, man, what I want to do today, my video is going to be about I miss my grandma. Miss my grandma. Rest in peace. That's the silence for grandma, you know. But what I want to say, I miss my grandma. That's the title of my show today. My grandma was like the most beautifulest woman on the planet. You know, she was the type of woman that she had talents. She had gifts, and my grandma had 9 kids. 9 kids? Yes, 9 kids, yeah. Back in them days, you know, you talking about, I have 3 kids, I have 4 kids. My grandma had 9 kids, and she took care of them all. Give it up for that. Yeah, I took care of them all, and they all successful too, you know. What I want to say is, it's been a long run for my grandma, but my grandma came from Louisiana. You know, I think they told me it was Sweetport. I don't know if it was Sweetport. Sweetwater, Sweetport. I don't know. You know, I somewhere in New Orleans, not New Orleans, Louisiana and stuff like that. And my grandma was cool, man. My grandma was cool. You know, my grandma used to crack me up, man. She used to walk to school. Like, you know, my grandma would be like, I used to walk barefooted to school. I'm like, damn, really? You know, like she walked barefooted to school, and she used to tell me, I used to walk in the swamps where alligators were. I'm like, damn. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you had to go to school and there was alligators and I had to walk barefooted, I ain't going to school. Call me a loser. Call me a loser. But I ain't walking to school barefooted. Okay? That's not going to be rocking. And she told me she walked in the desert on them hard ass rocks and there's ants and stuff. Nah. What happened if a wolf come out and you got to run and you barefooted? That's not going to be right. You know? I don't think so. But my grandma did, man. She had that rough road, you know? My grandma didn't have it easy. She didn't have it easy. She was, you know, taking care of things, trying to make things, whatever she had to do, you know. In my time, my family was not that rich, you know. They were not poor, but they made a living, you know. My grandma and my grandpa made a good living. I mean, they made, you know, they made it, you know. That's what I see. But my grandma used to tell me like stuff. I'd be like, what? I didn't know, you know. But my grandma was the ultimate, you know. She was the greatest, you know. I miss her so much and everything. My grandma had like gifts, y'all. She had a gift for gab, you know. Gift for gab. She used to be in a small town and she used to do this Juneteenth celebration because she used to run this this class or this, I don't know, this event that she had. And I remember my grandma did the first event and she told me, oh, I need you to go down there and get me some flyers. So I went down there, you know, back in the days you get flyers. So I knew this guy that did flyers and I bought the flyers for him and she loved it. She's like, oh my God, I love the flyers. And then she was like, she gave them to people at work. And I'm going to tell you the truth, man. My grandma did an event and she had almost I think a 1,000 people out there. It was crazy. Like, everybody came. I was just like, what? Really? Really? You know? And I remember, I believe it was she was saying that the Snoop Dogg mom was there too. Long time ago. My grandma was, you know, and she put events together and people came. Try to throw an event right now and throw your little party and go out there in them streets and tell people to come. If it's not your family, you know, but some family like, nah, I ain't gonna come and I'm sick and I got this. But my grandma threw a party or did an event, everybody came. It's just like people came, like they were sick, they still came like, I'm sick, but I'm still here, you know? And so it was crazy. My grandma had the gift for gab. She was excellent at talking to people. I was amazed by that by my grandma. My grandma, we had Thanksgivings and my grandma, man, when she do Thanksgiving, we have about 80 people, but when my grandma was alive, we had Thanksgiving, we had close to 300 people at our house. I was like, what, Grandma? Really? But Grandma had that. She had that gift. And, you know, that's something. Because my grandma used to talk to people every day on the phone, you know? Every day, call them up and talk to them every morning. She would just talk to everybody. Hey, how you doing? Yes, you gonna come down here for Thanksgiving? That's my grandma, and she talked to everybody, and everybody came. Now, you know, there was when my grandma was alive, we had a Thanksgiving, we had an event, it was a lot of people. Grandma brought all the people. And my grandma just did that, man. My grandma was the joy of everything, you know. And my grandma didn't play. She didn't play and nothing like that too. She old school, you know. She was old school, you know. You know, when you gotta come out, like, you know, when you a kid. When I was a kid, you gotta stay in or out. That was it. Okay, that was in or out. Which one you want? That means inside the house or outside the house. I mean, inside the house or outside in the backyard playing. And my grandma didn't play you running around like you a kid, running in and out like, yeah. My grandma be looking at you, be like, you gonna stay in and out, little boy. If you gonna keep coming in and out, I'm gonna get this switch. My grandma had a switch. She just, come in and out. And my grandma didn't play. You be thinking, my grandma didn't care what kid it was. Okay? My grandma was the truth. Okay? She'd be like, what? Little boy, I don't know your name, but you need to stay in and out. Or if you don't, you're going to get this switch. And I'll tell you the truth. Ain't nobody messed with them grandmas back then. You didn't mess with grandmas. Grandma had stuff, and you just didn't know. Grandma didn't play that back in the days. I'm being real, and people didn't play with grandma. I don't know if they played with grandpa, but they played with grandma, and man, we used to have grandma didn't play that, man. We didn't. So we come going in and out, so I was outside. So when I was a kid, I was always outside. We woke up at 10 in the morning. We was outside till like before the sun. We could come in before the sun come down, but that sun started coming down, then we can go in. But that sun didn't come down, we looking at the house like this. And me talking to my cousin like, you gonna go in? And like, I ain't going in. I ain't going in either. We gonna keep playing. We were playing and playing. We didn't have toys back then, okay? My family didn't have many toys, We had the JCPenney book, that big old magazine where you can look at it and just wish of the toys you can get. You'd be looking at that Christmas JCPenney book, you'd be like this. Oh man, which toy? I used to go to my family, my mom, like, Mom, can I get this toy? She'd be like, no, we ain't got no money for that. Well, all right. We were poor, y'all. JCPenney book, JCPenney catalog back then, the Christmas catalog. We look at all the toys and couldn't get nothing. Just couldn't get nothing. My mama didn't play that. But what I'm trying to say is, grandma didn't play that. And my grandma was serious too. Yeah. She was a serious lady. She'll laugh. She laughed, but my grandma used to walk around the house and she'd be in her own world. We over there laughing, drinking, all my family. Grandma be in her own world. She just walk, don't even say nothing, just be walking. I think she loved just to see us grown, her grandkids, and me and my cousins and all our nephews and all our grandkids, and all of them just like grew up, and she was thrilled by that, and that's what she loved to do, man. My grandma, she had a room in the back, and I'm telling you the truth, my grandma had the biggest room in the house, okay? Everybody had a little room, but my grandma had the big room. My grandma had the bathroom in the room. This is nice, grandma. And she's like, it is nice. My grandma be in the room doing something. I never paid attention because I was kind of young, but she was always in that back room, doing stuff. Looking through mail. Always looking through mail or paying some bills. I really didn't know. But my grandma didn't play that, okay? But my grandma came over to my mama house. Sure did. Come to my mama house. I think it was like a Tuesday or Wednesday. And my grandma and mom can talk, okay? I'm talking about they can talk. I mean, woo! You be sitting there like, ooh, they still talking? It's been 4 hours. They still talking. You'll be like a little kid. Mom, can I get a cookie? Yeah, go get your damn cookie and leave me alone. All right. You over there talking to grandma, talking to her mother. I'm be like, oh, okay. I was young, but I wanted that cookie, but she let me get that cookie. But my grandma can talk. My mama can talk too. And I think that's where I can talk too. I come from the generation of family that can talk. Like, you meet my family, you'll be like, you can't sit there and be like, just sit here and be quiet. You're going to be quiet by yourself. Everybody else gonna be talking. Yeah, what's up? Michael Jackson? What's going on? What's going on TV? Oh, this the job. My family love to talk. And that's what the gift we got. We got a gift to gab, but not like grandma. Not like grandma. Not like that. My grandpa was married, man. She was married at a young age, and she just took care of her kids, and my grandpa went to work, It was old school, Old school. Back in the days, back in the days. And my grandma lived in a small town, you know, and that small town was small. Okay, I'm not gonna name the town, but it was a small town. You know, now I know why. My grandma's what is it called? My grandma's daughter and was it no? There's a daughter. No, I just say kids. You know, my mom and them and the kids. They grew up and left. They left that small town. You know when you live in a small town, okay, um, ain't nothing to do out there. I mean, only thing you can really do in a small town is like watch TV, like watch TV all day. You know, that's what they do in a small town is watch TV. What's on TV? Saturday and Sunday, let's just watch some TV. Mm-hmm. They'll go down to Walmart. Walmart, they get dressed up for Walmart. We going to Walmart? Oh, shit, they get dressed up for Walmart. Out in them small towns, I'm being real. But my grandma was everything, man. She hold the whole family down, you know. I don't really see my grandma. She didn't really drink or nothing like that. My grandma didn't drink, nothing like that. Mm-mm. But I was drinking a little bit. I was being real when I was young. I drank some here. You know, I was young, and get a little sip of the beer, a little wine here, stuff like that. But when I got about that good age, I'd say about 20, I was right there. My grandma gave me boy, I'm tell you the truth. My grandma gave me that Alizé, that Alizé back in the day. It looked like orange juice and some cognac. It's like orange, I don't know what it is. It's orange and cognac. It was Alizé. And boy, that stuff was fire, drinking that Alizé. Grandma used to buy me a bottle all the time. She's like, don't worry about it. I got you another bottle of Alizé. I used to just get drinking. I was just drinking and drinking. I was close to 21. I was like, my family didn't play. My family was like, you can drink and, drink like around the house. You can't go nowhere. So we drank a little bit. I was 21, 20. And I was like, I'm true. They were like, yeah. So I drank a little bit and drank a little bit. But shoot, when I got 21, my grandma kept giving me the more alcohol. Here you go. Here's the more Alizé. She kept, every time I go, it wouldn't be no liquor in the bar. It'd be my Alizé. Said, I'm like, thank you, Grandma. She's like, there you go. There you go. There you go, Don. I would drink the hell out of the Alizé. I would drink. And my grandma got me on that Alizé. They don't sell Alizé in the stores no more. They don't. I've never seen it. They don't even sell Alizé at the liquor banks no more. I don't even see Alizé, but Alizé had that orange drink, and then they had a cherry one too. They had one too. And reason I started drinking Alizé was because Tupac was like, Hennessy. I was like, huh? What? Alizé and Hennessy. That's what Tupac said. I was like, I got the Alizé, but he was like, get the Hennessy. But I was like, this is fucking me up already. I don't know why I need to go get some Hennessy. Because this, right now, I'm drinking a little, So, now, man. My grandma was the solidness of the family structure. And my grandma was peaceful. She was unique. I remember, man, when my grandma got a little bit, bad, a little hearing and stuff, and I used to call her phone, and I used to hear the phone ringing. I said, why grandma won't pick up the phone? But she had an answer machine on the phone talking about, when I find the phone, I'll call you back. This is grandma. Okay, I gotta wait for her to find the phone. So it's the truth. And my grandma was beautiful. My grandma, man, she, we were young, and my grandma really talked to like the older heads. Like you was 70, 68, 90. My grandma will talk to you. Like, she'll talk, but not like with the older. Like the old head, she was over there talking, and I never listened to nothing like that. But my grandma over there be laughing. She have a little, the old heads, they call them the old heads, the older people around them, they were all talking and laughing, and I was too young to understand, you know? I was still trying to understand what my mama was them talking about, you know? I was too young, but when I got older, I still didn't understand as much, you know? I was still young, you know? And grandma was everything, y'all. Grandma was everything. Grandma was everything. And the other gift that grandma had, she can make jelly. You know, you guys go to the store and like, I gotta get me some jelly. No, you need to get some homemade jelly. My grandma had peach trees and, pears and a grapevine and plums and pears in the backyard. She had them all in the back and stuff. And she had the jelly in this old camper. It was a blue camper in the back, and that's where she keep the jelly and stuff like that. You had to go down there at night. You had to turn that light and look for the jelly. Be scared as hell. You ever look at the, you try to get that jelly real quick and run back. You open the door and look at, turn that light on, and look. You know, you'd be scared when you were a kid. You'd be like, where's the jelly? Oh, there it is. You grab it and run back as fast as you can. Here you go, Grandma. She's like, thank you. Thank you. Now I can make some biscuits. I'm gonna put the biscuits in the morning, make some eggs. I'm gonna make some bacon. I'm gonna make some what is it called? Some pancakes. And we're gonna get it down the street, and we're gonna have that jelly for the biscuits. Thank you, grandson. Thank you, Don. I was like, I'm like a little kid, like, oh, I didn't understand. I was like, oh, she gonna make some biscuits with jelly. And my grandma had everything, y'all. She had, I told you, like pear trees, all the trees, and my grandma had a lot of trees. Okay, she had a lot of trees, and she put them trees to use. And if you was bad, she got a switch, you know. She'd be like, go outside, right? Go get that plum tree. Go get me a switch off that plum tree. You'd be looking for a switch and come back with a switch. That's a nice one. Yes. Now if you see this right here, if you keep acting up, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You'd be like, all right, Grandma, I'm sorry. Now sit your ass down. Be sitting there quiet because you didn't want that switch. But them switches ain't no joke, boy. You talk about, oh, I got hit by a belt. Get hit by a switch, okay? I just grew up with them switches. Some switches were, you ever got hit by a switch? You'd be like, get that strike in your back. It'd be like a slave. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry. Grandma, you did with that strike. You feel that, boy. You be like, I'm 47 now. I still hear it. Grandma, please. Okay, I know. Get hit with a switch. You talking about, I get hit with a belt. Nah. Now, I tell you, it was worse than a stitching cord. I mean, worse than a switch. That's a stitching cord. I'm telling you. You get hit by that stitching cord, tear your ass up. You're like, you don't get hit by that. You get hit by 3 times. That's it. I give. I go to school, Grandma. I go to school. Yeah, I grew up with them days. People are like, that's messed up. It was not messed up back then. That was to teach you a lesson, okay? These kids out here wild and everything. Back then, shoot, them switches made me a good boy. I'm like, I don't do nothing. I have a good record. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. I still think about switches in my head. I be like, They told me to go down to that store. They're gonna take some candy. I'm not gonna take no candy. I still think about that switch. You be good when you get them switches. You know, them stitching cords, oh yeah, you're going to be an awesome student. You're going to be like, yeah, here you go, Grandma. I got all A's. I got all A's. There you go. You did a good job. You did a good job. But what I'm saying is, man, but Grandma didn't play that, y'all. You don't know what it feel like to get hit by a switch or a stitching cord or. My grandma didn't have no belts. I never pulled him. You know, the dad bring out the belt. Come here, let me pull his belt out. Switch that belt out. Grandma be like, go down and go in the front yard, get a good switch, get a big old long. You over there, she give you a warning too, be like, thank you. She rip the leaves off. Okay, so I'll tell you one more time. You need to sit your ass down. If you don't, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. You're up there like a little kid. All right, Mama. All right, Grandma. All right, I'll stop. What you gonna do? You gonna stay in or out? Which one you gonna do? I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna stay out all day. You could put food out there for me every day. I would even went in the house. I would be like, they got food out here in the backyard. I am cool. I am cool. They had to tell me to come in. Come on, where you at? Where you at, Don? Where you at? I know it's dark. Come on in. You be like, Grandma, I can stay out here and play in the middle of the dark all day long. I'm good, Grandma. You cool? You good? Now, don't worry about it. I ain't gonna hit you. You're doing a good job. I seen your report card. You got all A's. That's Grandma. Grandma ain't no joke, man. Grandma ain't no joke. I tell you about that. My grandma had a gift, the best gift. And my aunt, my mom, they had that gift. And my aunt, my mom, and my other aunt got that gift. And that means they can cook. Oh, man. Man, I'm telling you, we come to my Thanksgiving, my aunt, they got it from my grandma, but my aunt is like my grandma, my mom, and my other aunt. My aunt, you get there to Thanksgiving around 2:00 and you think the food gonna be ready, and you can be like sitting there and be like, I'm hungry, and you gonna be hungry, and you thinking in the morning, I'm not gonna eat, the food is so damn good. The food gonna be ready at 3, and you be sitting there starving. And my aunt ain't gonna have the food ready until 8. You be over there taking little pieces of chips because you want that turkey, you want the mashed potatoes, you want them greens, you want that duck, you want that fried turkey, you want that ice cream, you want that nice good green salad with all the dressings on it. You want them ribs, all that. You over there starving. You go up there to my aunt and be like, is the food done yet? Oh no, the food ain't done. We like, give me my, I know it's 3:00, give it to 7. You sitting there just, all right, auntie. All right, aunt, I go in there. You be starving. I go in the living room. I'll wait. Did you hear that? That's some stomach. But don't worry about it. Just wait. You got a piece of bread or something, auntie? Yeah, go ahead and get you a little piece of bread. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is my grandma can cook. Cook her ass off. I'm being real. You know, my grandma can make 5-layer desserts, not pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie. That's when you black. You be like, yeah, sweet potato pie, not pumpkin pie. Sweet potato pie. Yeah. My grandma can make peach cobbler. Okay, I'm not talking about you just going to Vons and I can make the peaches. My grandma can make the crust. Okay, when you can make the crust, when you can make a crust, then you good with me. You can make the crust. My grandma was the best at cooking. She can cook anything. My grandma was the best at cooking, and she gave it to the next generation. That was my aunt. Now she got it. Yeah, everybody, my aunt, that is her skill. You know, people be starving. You got to look. You gotta get some chips. People be starving. You used to see us doing Thanksgiving, just starving like that. I'm just starving. I wish I could eat. But my aunt can cook, okay? She's the best cooker on the planet. My grandma, but they got it from my grandma. My grandma can cook, y'all. I'm being real. A plus Jesus. There you go. Yeah, A plus Jesus. You know, my mama A plus Jesus. You know, and then one more my aunt too. She live out there in Lancaster. A plus Jesus. Them ones can cook, okay? They can cook. Cook, they can cook, okay? Women be like, I can cook. You don't know, if you don't know how to, you shouldn't even have cook come out your mouth if you do not know how to cook like grandma and them. I can cook. I hope you can cook. But what I'm saying to you guys is that my grandma was beautiful. She took care of everything, very responsible, and she loved her family. She loved family. During her last days, she caught, I think it was cancer. I don't know, but I think it was cancer or something like that. I think it was. I really don't know, not for sure, but she passed away, and that was a hard day. That was a hard day. And during the times when my grandma was, going through all the stuff with her health, but she would still smile and laugh and be who she is. And that was how my other aunt was. She passed away by cancer too. She had breast cancer, and I'm doing a video on her too. But I was like a little bit nervous because they said, oh, she's, my aunt is dying from breast cancer, and I was like bad, hurting inside, and my aunt talked all the way till she passed away, just like she did always. She talked always how she was. That's one thing I learned in life. Like, you can't let people see your suffering. You just gotta be you and still laugh and talk. You suffering, but I believe that you don't let nobody see your suffering. When people won't feel bad for you. Sometimes I couldn't understand it, but now I understand. You don't want people to feel bad for you. But when it gets so bad, when people pass away, I never understood that. When they pass away, they become quiet. Like the last days, like they be laying there in the bed and you be talking to them. And my mom be like, she can hear you. She can hear you. She not talking back. She can hear you. She can hear you. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. But they can hear you when they like on the death, on the deathbed, and they can't move their mouth or nothing. They won't talk. They'll look at you, but sometimes they can just hear you, and hearing you is enough. And sometimes you be like you just talking, but she can hear you. She can hear you. So what I want to say is that my grandma, she did pass away and stuff like that, and the most beautiful woman, grandma on the world. Wouldn't ask for no more than that. During her funeral, she had thousands and thousands. She had a lot of people at the funeral. A lot. She had a lot of people. But her spirit lives on. And sometimes I go into the like, when it's like Mother's Day and Father's Day, I still see cards of Grandma and Grandpa, but I don't read them, it's just, it's a part of life. When you have to go, you have to go. But I learned in life, you just got to thank God that you are living and you got a family and you're still here. Because days are limited. Time is running out. Things are changing. God says, I am the Alpha and I'm the Alpha and Omega. I'm the beginning and I'm the end. He's everything. So if you breathing today, thank God that you're still breathing. Because he don't even have to. He can take your breath away just like that. God loves us. But one thing I know in life, you can run after money. You can run after life. But you can't run after both. Life is precious. You learn that. The money is in your bank. You're spending it. It's good to have. But when somebody passes away, they don't talk about money. They talk about memories. I remember when Grandma used to walk and come to my house and she used to sit there and talk for 2 hours. Oh, I remember Grandma when she made that peach cobbler. Oh yeah, I remember Grandma when I remember I was young, and I'm 12 now, but I remember Grandma used to have that switch. The funeral, it's all about memories. It's not about money. So, which one you want to chase? I know which one I want to chase, and that's life. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful when you're doing what you love. Jobs are always going to be here. Do you know in life that you're working for somebody else's dream? And you say, I can't do it. I can't do it. But you are building somebody else's dream. Wherever you are, it's somebody's dream. And you just there working. So I say in life, go after what you love. And the number one thing about life is fear. Stop being scared and go get what you want in life. Who cares if everybody's going to make fun of you? Who cares if people don't like you? Who cares about people don't want to help you? Do it your damn self. And you know who yourself is. It's only one. And when you take care of doing just yourself and doing it, that's when everybody else comes. That's it. That's it. But on a serious note, my grandma is everything. My mom, she to this day still carried a red purse like my grandma. Red reminds me of my grandma. My mom's always carrying a red purse. That's her favorite color, red, because of grandma. But hey, life is beautiful. It is. We have our ups and downs, but we got to keep going. And sometimes when people do leave, it's the time to enjoy your life. Because one day we'll be sitting there, laying there. But guess what? What you do with your life? Just lay there and waste it, or you did something about it to enjoy it? Stop complaining. If you want to do it, do it. But what I want to say to you is, I miss my grandma. And I love my grandma. My grandma looking at me right now from the clouds of heaven. She gave me the words to speak. Hey, man, God is good. So if you have your grandma and she's still living, go tell your grandma, I love you and let me enjoy the day with you. Good ending now. That was a good ending. That was a spectacular ending. Oh my God, LaDon, we loved it. We loved it. We loved the show. It was good. It was great. Oh my God. You ended it really good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And thank you out there. My name is LaDon. If you don't know who I am, now you do. We're going to sing my song. You ready? Come on. Come on, y'all. All the people that's watching. Come on. Come on. LaDon in the house. LaDon in the house. LaDon in the house. LaDon. Oh, man. If you like my video, watch another one. And thank you for all the people out there that watching my video. Yeah. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Anyways, I had a damn good time. Rest in peace to my grandma.